We're alone. Oh god, I look like crap in the sun and my legs hurt already, and quit your bitching, Emily, and make your fucking video. It's been 6 weeks. Okay. So my first year of Catholic school was not quite as easy as I had anticipated. All of that studying I did over the summer was basically for naught, because most of the assignments that year had to do with events in your life that corresponded with religion, none of which I really had. I should have realized that I was going to be at a disadvantage early on when the first thing we were assigned was a handout about our baptism. Now we had to put down our godfather and our godmother, as well as our Christian name, and explain why it was chosen. For those of you who don't know, Christian name is usually put in place of the middle name, or the middle name becomes the Christian name, and you're supposed to give that name at baptism, and that name has to be chosen after a saint or someone important in the church. I didn't have a godfather or godmother. I didn't have a date of baptism. I didn't have a church in which I was baptized. I didn't have a priest that had done my baptism. I was kind of SOL. So when I came home that evening, I brought home the assignment and I walked up to my mother while she was doing dishes and I said, "Mom, I need to be baptized." She of course saw that idea as nonsense, and when I explained to her that I was going to fail my religion class if I didn't get this assignment done, she finally broke down, put her hands into the sink, flicked them at me, and said, "There, you're baptized." Now I likely don't need to explain to you that putting my mother as the priest, godfather, godmother, et al. Was not exactly something my teacher was going to accept. I went back into school the next day, explained the situation to my teacher, and she said she could at least give me partial credit if I could find a saint that had a similar name to me. So, as this was the era before internets, my father and I went to the library and searched through the big book of saints. We finally found a saint with the name Emily that was half decent, and this is her. So I muddled my way through the first year, and overall enjoyed my private school education a great deal more than my public school education, aside from my religious classes, which continued to be a nuisance throughout my education, and I'll have plenty more videos about those later on. So for all you ex-Catholics out there, what saint were you named after at your baptism? And for a little extra credit for those of you who never were Catholic and didn't have a Christian name, check out the link below. You will find a link to the saint registry, and tell me, which one do you think you would have chosen? It can be your name, or simply the aspects of it. I always find them a fascinating read. Alright guys, see you next time.